One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the American, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Dukes ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Delaware's offense takes the field to start this game off. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Dukes offense will go to work for the first time today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been
turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Let's talk for a second. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Dukes send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now the play fake. Makes the grab, it's Parrish. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got the screen set up. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go back to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dukes. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. That's caught. It's Tyree. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The screen, he's got wheels. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Blue Hens, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fields. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle is Anderson. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown!
was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ohio. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Wants to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Mason. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Dukes are on the move. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He's up to 57 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The give to the tailback. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Justin.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fields. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Going to swing it on second down. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Firing deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on first down. He's got the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete out of the backfield. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Linderbaum. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Looking for a crease. It's Parrish. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Direct snap. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Delaware. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but there in the birthplace of college football, this one is close. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They kick it away on fourth down. Hauls it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Blue Hens will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Kane.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm area.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Got a little space. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Parrish. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He's got an open man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Linderbaum. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He'll pull it on the read. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Dukes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got it, looking for the first down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's got him. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back has it. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parrish. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over the Rebels. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Dukes will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so... Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Delaware. And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The give to the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Blue Hens will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this, this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
And there he goes. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Parrish. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it behind the line. It's Mason. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Mason. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him.
Second down coming up.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
3rd down coming.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And first down for the offense.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.